is responsible for making sure that all those petitions is not served. That's why I said that if Baba can take away, it's not a do or that thing. When Baba didn't like African TV, Baba kick African TV away, right, and get other people. Now, can't Baba get Burexin and Muyiwa out? Let there be only Bukky Jesse at least. At least I can still cope with Bukky Jesse. Bukky can still work with some intelligent public people. Okay, but Bukky Jesse working with Lagata, working with working with Gurexin and working with Muyiwa, they are smarter than Bukky Jesse. That's the thing. All right. So in this case right now, though truly it is correct that the case that is in court, it is Adura case versus Damola. It is not Yomi case versus Adura. Yomi case versus Adura has not been attended yet, but they are making Yomi case versus Adura case. They are making it like they are making the overall case, and that is how police is saying it. Then now, what must Yomi do? More activism is needed. Yomi lawyer, if Yomi is working with a lawyer, his lawyer know what next to do. We are only seeing him, around. His lawyer needs to engage the public if really is in the case. Why? Because we are going to see the legal perspective of these things. Otherwise, you're only going to be wasting your money, contributing money and crying and shouting, and then later they will bring the same excuse that police fucked up. Are you guys not tired of the same excuse? All of them will keep telling police fucked up. After taking your money, taking everything, they will come back to you and tell you police fucked up. But when they were taking the money, they didn't tell you police fucked up. After they've gotten all your money, then you now say,
You're
we
right.
tried our best.
You're right, because
but police
that's what I noticed from his live yesterday. He was just trying to kind of like, because somebody was asking him about him honoring the the invitation and all of that. He was like, no, that do they want him to go so he can be gagged and all of that? Boy, you wrote a petition and you're supposed to honor the invitation.
And don't forget, African TV petition is still there. They are supposed to call Yomi. Yomi needs to go be a witness on African TV's petition. Because African TV petition is good enough. That was my advice. That is against Adura, against Uwumi, and against Damola, 3 of them all together.
Exactly.
You see? So Yomi will only go and be a witness, and then that African TV petition will be they will attend to it. So African TV need to be disturbing the police. You guys need to be asking African TV too, what is the outcome of your petition?
Yeah, but the thing
you
is,
guys should force.
African TV said it the last time that they said, because it was Yomi that had the encounter with Adura and Damola, that Yomi is supposed to come, but Yomi hasn't come. So if Yomi doesn't come, I don't think that they're going to attend to the petition of African TV.
So then maybe the game is like this. Let me just quickly get any amount of money I can quickly get out of it, and even if the case don't let her work later on, after all, I'm getting money from this little thing from this. That can be another, But me, I don't blame Yomi. Yomi has tried his best. Even if Yomi is getting any amount of money right now, he's proving it. You understand? He's proving that, yes, he deserves public attention and the money and all of these things. But now, you don't have a choice. You see, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, and again, Papa, because
people should just be sensible in asking questions.
Yeah, because this whole the conference now that is trying.
Wait. When you contribute money right now, what does contributing money want to do? Contributing money for conference, yes, but contributing money for what again? I've said that Yomi should go and do autopsy on Mohbad, at least to establish whether that. Let me say Yomi has a video. Even if Yomi has a video where Wunmi and Mohbad fought, that does not mean Wunmi killed Mohbad. Yes, and again, you have to show that Mohbad have injury in that fight. If the law says, let's say Prime Boy fought Mohbad and Mohbad had injury, and Mohbad came back home and fought with the wife that night, okay, but did not sustain any injury from that fight, and they bring nurse to come and treat the injury sustained from previous fight, they will hold Prime Boy responsible, not Wunmi. Fighting is the different thing. But you right now sustaining injury from that fight is the issue. So again, Yomi must cooperate with Mohbad to try to see the autopsy report before he continues. He need that cooperation.
I agree with you. I agree because I just feel the way he was just speaking yesterday. To me, I don't see any reason. You know that your own. Imagine they are calling you to come and like talk about the petition you wrote. You are not going, saying they're going to gag you because your life is going to be in danger, and you're now complaining that the Damola and Adura's case that is in court, they're making you a witness, and you're not complaining that there's a foul play going, that there's a game that is being played. I don't get what's going on.
And if Yomi doesn't go to court as witness, they will release Damola because there is no evidence against him. You understand?
Of course.
You understand? If Yomi want them to release Damola, it's very simple. Whenever they invite Yomi as witness, when police invite Yomi, because police need Yomi as a witness, police are the one that the prosecution, they are the one that will call the police to bring Yomi. If Yomi says no, I'm not going anywhere, Damola will be released.
Exactly. I just hope that many people will be asking him more questions instead of just donating, and for one conference, for one, now he's talking about doubling the security. Is going to be more, this conference is going to be bigger than the other one. I think people should be, when they go on that panel, should ask him reasonable
Another
questions.
conference is coming up.
Yeah, on the 29th. After the court case, why are you holding another conference?
No. Conference, we need conference. Okay, we need conference. Conference we put, let me tell you something, right? I understand the worry aspect of the monetary aspect of it, all right? Mm-hmm. The exposure of this case, we have to understand that all of our struggle in this case is to have this case exposed to the whole public, let the whole world. Believe me, whatever Yomi may be doing right now, you may underestimate it, but as long as it's out there, making this case known to the whole world, more stronger people than Yomi can, through the advertisement of Yomi or the conference, they can join this case. Okay, they may be pissed off that why is this case always on their FYP, always still on, and it's through conference, it's through bringing it out that you can have this happen. So forget about, you see, if it's conference, I can contribute for conference, I don't have issue with that. Okay, but areas where I'm also very careful is the petition that is ongoing. What are the attempts? What are we also trying to do to get the police hear our voice? If the police are not hearing our voice, then let's keep doing conference.
I agree with the conference. But the thing is, that petition needs to be, something needs to be done. African TV's petition is there. The Yomi's petition is there. What's going on with it?
Yomi don't want to work with African TV. I don't know. I think African TV should also try to reach out to Yomi. You understand? African TV too, I think it should have tried. No, that's why I said there's so much interest.
Can I quickly chip in? Good morning.
Yeah,
can I quickly chip in?
Yeah, go on.
I think that 2 days ago that I heard from African TV, they have tried to reach out with Yomi, and what is Yomi is not ready to work with African TV. And me, I will be blunt. Yomi is doing everything for himself. That is just the truth. He is doing it. If I see him one-on-one, I will tell him, whatever that he's doing, whatever he said he had, say I have this, I have that, all now mouth.
Sammy Jojo, Yomi has every right to say he doesn't want to work with African TV. You know why? African TV
came out to say he doesn't want to work with anybody. Yes, I agree.
On my platform saying that he wants to sue Yomi and he will petition Yomi. African TV was castigating Yomi. Understand?
Why will he sue Yomi for what? Sue Yomi for what?
That's what African TV said now. Yeah, they wanted to sue Yomi.
Why will he sue Yomi for what? He wants to sue Yomi for what?
Yomi yet things like that, how will Yomi work with him?
Yeah, he said he's not going to work with him. Yeah, so be it. But the thing is this now. I think the way it is now, until everybody comes together and work as one, we will continue to be on the same circle, perambulating.
But don't forget, there's also the money part of this thing as well. So which will never make them come together. The money part will never make everyone come together. Because if they come together, the sharing of the money will be small.
Sammy Yoyo, have your eyes on there. Please leave Yemi alone, please. Okay?
Actually, leave Yemi alone.
Yeah, he's not working for himself. If you don't
working for
understand
who? Is it
him,
working for you?
excuse me.
Is it working for you?
Yes, because it's bringing light to this case.
What light has it brought to the light? What light now? 3
Don't
seconds.
worry. Just give that man a little time. Excuse
The
me.
question is this now. What light? Hold on.
Sir,
Hold on. What light?
Don't use emotion.
I'm not using emotion. I'm not using emotion.
So calm
what
down,
light?
Calm down. Let me talk to you.
Let me tell you something. What light has he brought up now? What light? What light? You got 3 seconds video. You said you got.
Can you be patient and don't criticize that man?
Patient for how long now? I should be patient for 5 years.
Sir, you can
okay, I should be patient and I should continue to ask for money.
Sir, do you know?
I should be patient and I should continue to ask for money. Money. I need more money. I need more security.
Sammy Jojo, if this is coming from you, I don't think is acceptable. We're not going to accept because we know where you stand.
This is our problem. What is money?
Yeah, don't come and
wherever me I stand. See,
you think if we
are complaining, this is why we should complain. What have you
wherever I stand.
So you shouldn't be complaining about your me. Don't come and
am I asking for money?
2 billion.
I just ask Papariano some decent.
Am I asking for money?
I'm confused.
Continue to tell you it's money. Money.
That's why I came to Papariano to ask.
And that is why we are still here. It is still this money.
To give you 2 billion naira that you provide justice and you are sure.
I cannot get you justice. I cannot get you justice. Don't let me deceive you.
No.
I cannot get you justice.
I don't think you should be doing this because don't come here and castigate your me. The fact that I came to ask for clarity.
Why shouldn't I? It is my right. I can castigate him if I see him.
No, evidence we have now.
The little evidence we have now.
Oh, is this your mis platform? Is this your mis platform? Is this your mis platform?
Was to defend with you. So now you're coming to castigate your me.
Is this your mis platform? Is this your mis platform?
It's not your mis platform, but don't come if you haven't done anything. All you have done so far is
I'm not going to do anything.
Is to defend with me, so you shouldn't come here and start castigating your me. I only came up here because there's certain I was on this platform and there were certain things that I didn't understand. That's why I came for clarity. So you using this seizing this opportunity to come and start castigating him, I think is not going to be accepted. We're not going to accept it. No,
I don't want anybody to accept me.
He's trying his best.
He's not trying anything. You people should understand. He's not trying anything. Nothing. He's not trying anything. When are you going to open your eyes?
I don't want to call you Sammy. Yo, I don't know.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Can I tell you something? Can I say something? Can I say something? See, can I say something? All of you that you are speaking, that lady, yes. I know more than you people. Do you understand?
Okay, please tell us
if I'm speaking, I know more than you people. I know more than you people. What you people don't know, I know. But what I'm telling you is this: this guy is doing it for the grams. He's fucking ripping you people.
Jojo, are we fighting?
That is the truth.
Sammy, do you know?
Jojo, are we fighting? You people, you are running away with it. He's not doing anything. You mean he's not doing anything? He's not doing anything.
Tell us how. Tell us how.
Okay. You know what? I'll not talk. I will come back after. I'm giving you guys. I'm giving you guys 4 weeks.
Can you please talk with
4 weeks from now? 4 weeks from now.
4 weeks from now.
Guys, allow me to ask Sammy Jojo 1 or 2 questions.
Sammy
Jojo, you're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually thought probably you've giving your life to Christ, but I see that you are still on this, ruggedness of defending, but it's okay. Now, you said your me is chasing grams and all of that. Fair enough. Probably
yes. With my full chest. Yes, with my full chest.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. Now, in case of the 3-second video that Dura confirms that he has the full video, right? Do you know that if your me
there's echo on your side, Sammy. Let him talk, then you unmute and speak.
Do you know that if Yomi has not, gotten involved, we wouldn't have known that, the full video exists, right? Is that right,
brother?
Sammy, is that right?
Now, let me tell you something. Now, before this video, we have been. There was a time they said there was a video.
Yes. No,
there was a video before. There was a video.
The question, sir.
The question is that. Yes. Let me get the question again.
You said your me is chasing grams, meaning that
of course he is. Of course, yeah.
Okay. Now, if truly Yomi chased grams and all of that, do you know that we wouldn't have known that the full video of that 3-second video, existed? Is that yes or no?
We won't know that the full video. We know that it was a full video.
Okay.
Yes. I agree
Now,
with you. Yes.
Adura said that video was 3 years ago. Do you agree with
Yes.
that? Yes or no?
Now, if
Say again?
Adura say the video, I will say, will not agree with him if he say it is 3 years. I will not
why?
agree with him.
Why
Now,
would
this is
you
it.
agree with him?
Why I won't agree with him is this: you can't tell me you have a 3 years video on your phone. 3 years video on your phone. You are keeping it for what? Do you understand? Now, let's say, for instance, I have a wife, and my brother has a video on his phone where me and my wife is fighting.
you are
And
back
he has
from
that
your
video
village.
on his phone. Hold on, please. And he has that video on his phone for 3 years. For what? As evidence that what is going to happen at the end of the day. So that is where I'm not believing that video if it says it is 3 years. You can't tell me you have a 3 years video on your phone, which involves me and my wife. Why do you keep it? So that is where I am not believing if it said it's 3 years old or not 3 years old. No, that is where I'm not believing it. You know, one thing the problem I have, you see, let me
I have another question, sir.
Okay, ask your question.
If you believe that the video is definitely not 3 years ago, right?
Of course, the video, my own, my take,
fine.
my take.
I like that.
My take. See, let me
know that
Illuminati, let me tell you something.
Hold on.
Let me tell you something.
We'll take them easy. Answer the question.
I have an appointment by 11, so I'm just...
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll make it snappy. Now, if Yomi had not, dug very well into that of 3-second video, because at the time when the 3-second video came out, even Baba's team, they were jubilating that it's just nonsense, which, they now see that definitely something is happening, right? If Yomi has not put in all his strength, right, do you know that we wouldn't have known? So, chasing Graham, I think maybe is a use of wrong words, there. Instead of saying he's chasing grams. We all see that he's
if you believe it's wrong, okay, let me accept that. But to me, I am not ready to withdraw any statement that I made. If I say it's chasing ground, my opinion, my idea, my belief, my thinking. Do you understand? One thing I am having against this Yomi is by the time it's fully exposed, you will see that he is doing it for the grams, for whatever is going to come up. You know why? See, my instinct tells me a lot. Let me just leave my instinct now. Now, Papariano, you are a witness. Everybody that is on this case for justice for Mohbad, who have ever came out to say publicly that they want to kill him. It is only this Yomi. Now, the question is this now. On this case, if you want to make yourself, somebody cannot threaten me now. And they're going to do this, even if you send me a text message, blah, 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 blah. Do you understand? I will come out, I will expose. One die, not die. A man will die once. Do you understand? I started having this kind of like the way it comes in the year. All those stories, not lie. Nobody is after him.
Okay,
nobody.
You can lie. You can lie.
This is the same person.
Can fight. Listen.
Recently,
Let me
after the conference,
let me answer this man.
1 second. After the conference, Adura said, sorry, sir, 1 second, sir. Karimo said Adura is about to commit suicide or suicide or something like that. Do you believe that is true?
Now, I will not believe. And I will believe. Let me say something. See, let me just say this here. I'm not defending anybody. But if you want to get justice, if you want to get justice, everybody, a petitioner.
Petition who?
If no one see justice, Adura would tell us what you know.
Say again. We didn't hear you.
This is the first time I'm saying this. See, this is the first time I'm saying this, and I'll say it clearly. Adura is a very, let me tell you one thing about Adura you people don't know. Adura man berugon is always scared. Do you understand? He's always scared. He doesn't talk. But he doesn't have that boldness That is why you see
Jojo,
people kind of like trying to protect. Hold on,
Jojo,
please.
you just answered the question and you just finalized everything everybody needs to know. And you just shot yourself on the foot. Do you know why? You said no. You said Yomi chase grams, right? But the same Yomi, right? The same Yomi allow the public to see. He allowed the public to see that from Adura, because even the blind person saw that Adura was shaking. Even Adura was tapping on.
See, let me see. You guys fail to pay attention.
Let me finalize now. You talk.
You fail to pay attention. You fail to pay attention. I'll remind you something.
They should carry Adura, and we are on the way to carry Adura completely.
Because work together.
Don't worry about us not working together. Let Yomi keep chasing the gram and let us keep seeing the result. Could you understand me, Jojo? Give your life to Christ and God will help you. Thank you.
Who am I giving it to? I'm not giving it to you. Now, Papariano, let me remind you something.
I don't get it. Please, Sam, what's your point? I don't really get
my point now. My point.
What's your point?
I don't need you to understand my point. See, I don't need to understand my point. At times, see, let me tell you something. To you guys, Yomi is doing so much than what you expect. But to me, is doing everything for whatever he can milk from the public, whatever he can make from people. It's as simple as that. Take it or leave it.
You as a person,
yes.
What's your impact in this justice so far?
What is my impact in this justice? Now, it's not everybody that come on social media, that comes online to come and talk, just to be like, okay, I'm the one that have this information, I have this, I know that. Do you understand? There are some things you would do behind the scene. You don't need what I see a lot of people do that actually kill the justice for Mohbad.
You are just please, what have you done?
What have you done so far?
What have I done?
Yes.
What have I done? At least I've been to the court twice now. Were you there?
Bringing us on little evidence, which is video and
God, this evidence were there before now. See now, wait.
But we don't know. If evidence like that was there before, we don't know.
This evidence were there before. All this evidence you are talking about, everything they there before. All of them.
But we need somebody to bring it out. But Yomi is bringing it out little by little.
Yomi is bringing it. What is Yomi bringing out now? What is Yomi bringing out now? How? 3 seconds video that they try to manipulate each other. Is that one bringing something out? He said he has one full video. Now, the question is this now. Hold on now. This same Yomi said he has a full video. Or he said he has one video. Why is he not letting the video out? Why is he holding the video? What is he doing about the video? What is he doing about it?
If he have it for security reasons.
You're just coming here just to castigate. The video, he only had the 3-second video that was sent to him. And that is what
he said he has more. He said he has more. Go and ask him.
He never said that. Adura said there is more. And the remaining part of the video is on the phone he sold to Damola.
Let me see.
Yomi never said he has the full video. They never sent the full video.
Oh, he never said he has the full video. He never said he has the full
no,
video.
He never said that. He said
Adura said he had the full video. That's what he said.
The person that was supposed to, I don't know if it was Damola or Adura chatting up with him. The person, as soon as he gave it to he brought Garimo in. The whole thing casted and the bargain didn't go on again. They didn't send the full video to him. So now Adura confirmed last week Wednesday that the full video is in the phone that he sold to Damola. So what's your point now? Like, why are you coming here to say all of this? If you all knew all of this, that there's one video somewhere, why haven't you mentioned it? Why haven't you said it if you think Yomi is not doing anything?
Yomi is not doing anything. Me, I'm telling you guys.
This person just wants to pray.
I know,
See,
Jojo. I know your kind of. I know your kind of person.
Oh, really?
I know your people like
Oh,
you.
yeah, let me drop. I don't want to trend again. Let me just drop. You are all your Miss fans.
Please.
You are all your Miss fans. I don't want to. Let me just drop.
Listen, not about your Miss fans. No, we are all.
No, you are your Miss fans now.
Excuse me, no.
This is your that says you go and sleep at the game. Hold on. Let me tell you this for free. Why didn't he sleep at that Mohbad's grave that he said he's going to sleep?
This is the reason why they
That's going to be a candle night. We are going to sleep over at Mohbad's grave.
Then you can listen to them.
Imagine what you're saying.
Do you see? That was the reason why they manipulate us. That was the reason why they manipulate us.
But he said he was going to go and sleep there now.
I am not.
He said he was going to go and sleep there. He collected money. He collected money from Kandu. He collected money from Kandu.
I have my.
Where did he sleep there?
Hold on. The police people that were with him, they told him that no, that he cannot be there.
So I know what is good and what is bad.
Can just come because
you people will just believe it. Somebody will just come and tell you something and will not believe. See, when they believe you, they go. I will come back.
Somebody will just come back again.
I will come back again. No worry. That man is doing so much.
Leave us. Una know something. Tell us things. Even though you cannot come to the public to say it, but what
come and say that you come out. So I will come and say what I never witnessed. So I will come out and say what I never witnessed.
What other evidence?
How does that make sense to you? I will come out and say what I never witnessed.
Before you will share with us, please, Jojo, tell us. More evidence.
Papariano, I'm done. I don't disturb Una this morning.
You said we should hold on to Adura.
I don't disturb Una this morning.
Why did you come all along to tell us to hold on to Adura?
He said he's done. If you are done, bring out the court clearance and fake. Let somebody speak with you.
I'll see you guys later.
No, Sammy, don't be doing this. If you really want justice
doing
for
what
Mohbad,
now?
you shouldn't be
doing what? With my data, with my mouth.
With my data,
with my mouth.
Don't spoil anybody's name. Okay.
Anyway, just go on.
No, if I see, let me tell you something. If I know somebody is not straightforward, me, I will say it. Yomi is not straightforward. This same Yomi, now he said Baba Jesha go prison. Now this same Yomi, we go give them money on Facebook.
If you wanted to work with him and he said no, now Yomi collect money. Where Baba Jesha go prison, this same Yomi, he don't come again. Yemi money, I want to work with him, and he said no. He have reason for that. He don't want anybody to manipulate him. That's one thing you should know, because all of you guys are manipulators. So if Yemi don't want anybody to work with him, it's fine by me. But what we want is justice.
He worked with Yeye Kudi and Bossman. Look at what ended it. He worked with Karimo. Look at what happened at the end of the day. So why should you be encouraging him to work with people? It hasn't been working well for him. So let him go ahead, and we're just saying that you should do the right thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you should do the right thing. We're just trying to put
as far as
my point here,
I'm okay with him. I'm okay with it. Don't just mind Jojo. Jojo just want to crack some expensive joke this morning.
Yeah. You see, my point here is this: people should ask him more questions. When people go on his panel, let people ask him more questions. Not just talking about Adura, talking about the whole video thing. Let them ask him questions so that we would know. We shouldn't be just be in the dark and just be following him. Let us know some certain things. Do you understand? Like him not honoring the invitation that the police invited him in regards to his petition. That's what my worry is. But every other aspect, I'm cool with it. Do you understand? Let people just ask him questions. Ask him the right question to make sure that he's on the right track. But him working with people, I don't support. Let everybody go on their way and do their stuff.
Yes.
And my own concern
all we need is justice. All we need is justice.
Yeah.
If Yemi can give us this justice, I will be glad. That is me. So anybody who can give us this justice, that's what we want. I don't care where you're from, about how you do it. I don't care.
African TV said, I don't know if I'm right with this, but African TV said that before they can actually attend to the petition that they wrote, Yomi needs to come because he is the one who witnessed all of this. He's the one who was involved, in all of this. So they need him to come. If anybody should write petition, Yomi has to come first because he's the witness to this. This is my worry. So even if lots of petition goes in now, to my belief, I don't think the police are going to do anything about it if Yomi doesn't go and honor the invitation. Do you understand? That's my point here. So let him go there and let him just go and do that part so that everybody can do their own thing. No need for group. Let him just go. That's the only part he holds the public. Just go there and deal with the petition and let everybody work on their own and do their bit. No group, nothing. Because clearly to me, group has not been going well with him.
But inviting him, I hope they are not trying to silence him.
Let him just go though. Let him just go and see what him not going there doesn't look good. Let him go there.
I know it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. Yeah.
Madam, let me correct one or two, right?
Okay.
You cannot be castigating me. I'm not talking about you, and expect him to honor your invitation. African TV, I know him. I'm not here to talk about him in a funny way, but I've witnessed where he said, Yomi is not part of us. Yomi is this, Yomi is that. If Yomi should hear those things, and you now say, police said Yomi needs to come as a witness before they can action African TV's petition, do you think Yomi will now leave his house to come and witness your petition before he can fly after you've talked about him in a very nasty way? When you say he's not part of us, Yomi is this, Yomi is that, and you expect him to come and support your petition, it doesn't work like that.
Mr. Illuminati, sorry, sir. Let me just quickly say something. You see, this petition now that him is not even going. He's not even going to do him going. It's not even just because of African TV. It's for him because he also wrote a petition. So before the police can do anything, he has to go. So it's also for his own petition that he wrote. So if you now, Mr. J-Club, if you now go ahead and say, okay, I want to write a petition, they still have to invite Mr. Yomi. So why is he making all of these stalls just because he doesn't want to go because somebody insulted him or disrespected him? That's not nice on us.
Madam, it's not about nice on us, right? I cannot be, talking you down every time because of your belief or because of the way you've chosen to do your stuff, right? Leave Yomi with his own petition. Like he said, police said he's just a witness. It's not about him. It's about Adura and Damola, right? And Yomi is always, live. Anytime anybody have any question, they can always go on his platform and ask questions. It's not a big deal, right? But it was because you mentioned African TV and he said Yomi needs to witness before they can action the petition. That's the reason why I said, even if not me, I'm not going to honor that kind of, movement because, number one, you're not giving me money to come and transport myself down to, where you are or where the station is. And again, hearing my videos where you are insulting me, talking down on my effort, I go come now.
Okay, take look. Hold on. So Mr. Yomi not going now, is it punishing what's it called, African TV, or is this whole thing affecting the whole movement, the whole justice for mobile?
It's not affecting anything, right? Just the same way, Yomi is not shouting that Papariano must come because of what he said.
But he needs to go so that things can move, so that we can know where we're going.
But how do you know that he's not in contact with them? If he's not in contact with them, he just left Mohbad's house last week, right? To show us the video that he's been there. Who knows what else they are planning to do afterwards? Nobody knows, and he's not going to be coming out
to be saying everything they are doing, behind. Even though we used to hear behind, underground, but with Yomi's underground, Yomi come out, you can, at least it tells you what is going on, even it's not going to go into details.
Somebody said Yemi has honored the police.
He addressed it.
Okay, yes, if he has, then that's good. That's good then.
Yeah, so, madam, if there's any question you want to ask, anybody can always go to his platform and ask.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, he addressed this matter yesterday. Anybody that comes to his platform, because there's a guy came and talk about the African TV, and they addressed it very, very well. He already talked to the police. If it's compulsory for him to go, he could have been there as of now. So what the police want to clarify from me? You already talked to them on phone, and that's all. So I don't think it's something special for him to come. If it's something special, they could ask him to come. And then after they call him before the conference, and he already see some of police after the conference to go to the bus house. So what that are we talking about? That he never go to police. He saw them after the conference, and then African GTV is talking about before the conference, and he already go with the police after the conference. So what are we talking about?
Okay. Now I get it.
In addition, with the money that I heard somebody saying, or you guys are saying, he's asking for another money again. Now, with the money stuff, what I heard him, explain regarding the new money they are contributing is for
his
lawyer. It's for a lawyer, and it's for them to organize another conference again. All those things is money.
After the court on 29 against Damola, they are going. Damola is going to court on 29. So and then it's trying to organize a new conference on 29.
It's only people that don't need justice that will be saying that you need eating money or blah blah blah. Because all these things, all this movement need money.
Exactly.
You cannot use your finger to do it. So you need
somebody lives in
those things.
And they are running.
If you are not donating to those people, don't even criticize people that is doing it or try to destroy people's mind. Or
Madam, now, see, ever since the GoFundMe, ever since we accuse or we ask a request for Mr. Muyiwa to come and do accountability for GoFundMe.
You never see him again now.
Have you heard anything about him? Even the balance in the GoFundMe, nobody knows nothing about it, and nobody is even clamoring to even want to ask. But if you ask now, because if you cannot speak to Mr. Muyiwa, the next person to call is Baba. But if you call on Baba now, they will say, leave this Baba now. Yeah, has he not suffered enough? Has he not do this enough? But look at what Yomi is doing now. This is what actually we need to be funding.
I think some people have taken legal action against him in regards to that GoFundMe. So I think that's.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if you talk about Mr. Muyiwa now, they will say, you guys go and kill your own child before you can do this. Go and kill your own son to know how it is. Sometimes you don't want to be hearing those things.
Who is Momo?
Do you understand? So,
Can I just say something, please?
GTB, who is Momo?
Just leave those commentators.
Some people sex and I'm under their feet today.
Why do I came up? I just need to make some clarification about what this madam was trying to say. Something is echoing. Can we mute, please? Thank you very much. I think what Yomi said about African TV is clear. And what he said was, police called him to come on Tuesday, and he told them his itineraries that he will be coming. But on his way from Abeokuta down to Lagos, they called him again that will he still make it? And he said it might be late for him to come, but he will try to come because he has A, B, C to do, blah, blah, blah. And police said, okay, that's fine, that he doesn't even need to be present. They can ask him what the information they need from him. And they asked them to go on, and they asked him, and he furnished them with the information the police asked, and that was it. Okay, but for African television to come back on there to saying Yomi did not honor this, nobody knows his intention why he's doing that, because Yomi has already given the necessary information police needed from him, and that is one. Secondly, on the issue of the contributions, it was on his platform that people suggested. Even this has been saying, even on Papariano's platform, that there should be a public lawyer that will do this. This thing should be taken away from the family because the family will not handle it the way we really wanted. And Yomi got a lawyer now, as in his NGO got a lawyer, which will equally be feeding back to the public to say, this is what is happening, this is what happened. And they want another, what is it called, press conference. And why another press conference? Because on the case at hand, Wunmi was only made as a witness instead of making him as a complainant. So he's even accusing the commissioner of police to say he reported first to the deputy commissioner of police, but they went to the commissioner of police, and commissioner of police now took Adura as a complainant, in which Yomi should have been the complainant because it was Adura's handle that was used in wanting to swindle Yomi. So Yomi should be the complainant. So now even the
if I expand that in regards to this, I'm sorry to interject. In regards to this, isn't it I don't think they are dealing with the chat, like the content of the chat. They are dealing with the impersonation. That is what is in court. And Mr. Yomi cannot be the complainant because he did not make that report. It was Adura that made the report. So it's actually
exactly what I just said now.
For him to be okay, all right.
Exactly what I said now, that Yomi complained first to the deputy commissioner of police, but they now went to complain to the commissioner of police himself, which is the higher than the deputy commissioner of police. And instead of the commissioner of police to synergize all the complaints and even look into the crime against what is it called, the Adura Mohbad that's ongoing, but commissioner of police choose to pick Adura as a complainant. Meanwhile, Yomi has already complained earlier before Adura's complaint got to the place, but they know what they were doing anyway. And this is what Yomi was saying, that he should have been the complainant instead of choosing Adura, because there's no way Adura could have been a complainant because his handle was used. Okay? And he now said, at that, they really want to hear, because on the 29th, they caught on the 29th now, Yomi might not even made to talk. They might not even ask him anything. And that is why he said they want to hear the proceeding, how it will go, or whatever, if it's going to be dismissed or not. Then the lawyer now will now come on air to his platform. That the lawyer will now come to his platform to explain what happened or what has happened and what really happened on that day and the next step to be taken. So at that conference on that 29th, after the court hearing. So this is why, and like we all know, all these things involve money.
Okay. So in other words, now, are you saying that the whole impersonation case and the whole mobile thing is now combined together, but they're not making Yomi as a complainant? Is that what you're saying? Not just the impersonation now?
No, it's not combined. It's only the impersonation that they're going to treat, but Yomi is going to take it up again to say, one, he should be the complainant, and two, the impersonation and the murder case should be combined, and that will lead us to where we're going. So on after the court hearing now, that is what we're going to hear. The next step we're going to hear from his NGO's lawyer. So those are the things, those are the information we're going to hear. What are they going to do next? And everyone is free to come, ask questions, text your questions, and if they need to answer it, they will answer it. If they take whatever needs to be taken action upon, they will. So that's where we are.
Sorry, I just want to ask this question. Sorry, if in regards to the Mr. Yomi's petition, he said that he has reached out to the police. Do you know what is going on with the petition? Do you know anything, like if there's any step that, I don't know what's going on with it?
Yeah, his petition, they were calling him to say, yeah, they receive it, they are working, they even assigned an officer to it. And the same officer that was assigned by the commissioner of police himself to hear Adura's petition was equally assigned to Yemi's petition. And all they were saying is they were working on it, they were working on it. We all know they are not doing anything. And simply because they're trying to shield Adura, and that is why they use Adura as a complainant. Okay, but all of this is going to be readdressed after the court hearing. We just want to know what bearing are they taking the court to the hearing? What way is it going? And then the lawyers will know what to do, and they will now file, even if it has to be a petition against the commissioner of police, that will be done, and the proper thing should be done.
Okay, sorry, I have one question. Okay, so now when people were saying that Mr. Yomi is not honoring the invitation, so is in regards to the petition that Mr. African TV wrote? Is that what it is? It's not that in general, because he has honored them.
No, it's not in the dark.
Sorry?
It's not in the dark of the petition African Television wrote. It's only because African Television is not saying all that was said to him by the police. When African TV got to the police station, according to Yomi, he said they were told that an NGO has already written them concerning what they were asking for. And they are dealing with Yomi. So all other NGO could go or can go and support Yomi.
Oh.
So they were told all of this, but they never came out to say it.
Okay. Papariano, can you hear this? I don't know if Papariano is. Okay. Yeah, we didn't hear this. We didn't know this was what they were told.
Oh yeah. So what did you say was said? That all the other NGOs should merge with Yomi?
No, not merge. No, the word Yomi used, that the other NGOs can support Yomi because they are only dealing with Yomi's NGO that has filed, that is part of this case, as a witness. So other NGOs cannot be witness, they cannot be complainant, they cannot be anything, but they can support Yomi's NGO in this case. So that was what police said to them, according to Yomi.
How do you know this?
I just said according to Yomi.
I think there's a lacuna there.
How?
This is not a civil case. It is a criminal case.
No, but they are not treating a criminal case. That's the issue. The police are the police refused.
No. In merging with Yomi, no, that's not correct. If Yomi says that's maybe you didn't hear him very well. So let's not take. Please. Maybe you didn't hear him very well. Okay.
I heard him very well. He said they should support.
You can't say that they tell them to come match with him.
I have not used word matched.
Support Yomi. Yeah. There is nothing to support here.
Margin is different from supporting.
There are two different NGOs now, so they can't come as one.
Because this NGO,
what they want to support.
For me, it means that they should combine together. Like they should not work.
That is not possible. That is not possible now. You cannot merge now. Listen,
it's not merge. Let's support whatever your minister.
Hold on. What is happening here is this, yeah? I think African TV needs Yomi to be a witness for police to take action on his petition, right, to fly. But I don't know why. Maybe Yomi is not, honoring that, or he has dealt with it on the phone. I don't know. But police cannot say you guys should merge or should come together or whatever.
You understand? Like maybe
unless you are quoting him verbatim, don't let us spread.
Let's not say that. Yomi would have said it in a different way. Maybe that's how you heard it.
Yeah.
But you know that Mr. Expander is working, almost working with Yomi, close to Yomi.
No. Sometimes you can misquote I mean, I know I've been listening to Yomi. There are some things Yomi will say. I will tell Yomi can say this. So I don't think Yomi can say things. I mean, it's exactly this way. I mean, he can go like that. Maybe he missed what Yomi said. But anyway, this is my own line of approach. Yomi is doing great. Okay, he's doing great. He's doing beautifully well. Which I think, for me, I think right, without even him saying it, even if he said, I think every other person should try to work with Yomi. Every other person. I don't know. You see, I don't know the ego that is in Jesus Mumbado. If me I see somebody doing the right thing, I have to support them. I have to find a way, communicate them. Or could it be that he's the one that is not welcoming them? I don't know. But they should try to reach out to him. Maybe you guys should tell him, okay? You guys should tell him to try to allow other people to join hands with him so that the thing will be more bigger. I think you guys you may suggest this to him. Not to work with him, I mean, like a member of his foundation, but to just join him so that, I mean, if Yomi is going to put up a petition, there'll be some support from their own side too. They'll know that, okay, this petition is representing all of our interests. They will have one or two things to it. I mean, basically something like that. What do you guys think?
So, Papariano, you also need to.
You know what?
You also need to. Hold on, please. You see, as much as we want Yomi to also welcome them, they have to also approach him in a reasonable manner. You can't in a way, be
realistic. Believe me, right? I understand Yomi. I understand the personality. Yomi is an open-hearted person. Okay, Yomi have to give room. He has to give room for welcoming them. All right. These people, they might have contacted Yomi, inboxing without Yomi even reading the message. Believe me, I know what I'm saying. All right. Let you guys say this to Yomi. I mean, suggest to Yomi, Lady Aries African TV, and hear his opinion on that.
African TV never said he inboxed Yomi or anything like that. He even said,
I know what I'm saying. He did not say that. He did not say that.
Be strategic.
But Papa, let African TV, let them go, because now it's Yomi that is doing all of this now. Even if it is a formal letter that can be sent to Yomi and ask and request them to work together instead of just do this online or TikTok thing. Let them approach him formally. Mr. African TV is in Nigeria. Yomi.
If I were the one, Yomi needs all this.
Naigo, they cause all this problem.
Exactly.
All of them, Naigo, all of them.
You know,
it's a good thing if you have all of them around him.
Papa, before we heard them.
Illuminati, you know what I'm saying? So, let's say, for example, right now, if Yomi is picked up or anything happened, there's going to be many voices, understand, from different persons. Like, it is going to be in its own favor. So, there's nothing. Considering containing comfort jail, court over jail, still I lie now. You understand what I'm saying? But to find way to safeguard yourself, okay? Like, currently, right now, he's on top of the case, okay? He's the one that have to stretch hand to reach out to people. Understand? But if it feels like, okay, I don't care, then what would want to be, fine. Everybody's always going to be on their own. There's always this behavior of you trying to catch to somebody uninvited. The person doesn't answer, is going to be embarrassed. But if the person, publicly say, fine, I mean, it's good, it's cool, ready to work with you, then right now, whenever you see either of them, right, you will not tell them that, hey, this person has already given room, has said that you guys should reach out to him, he's ready to work with you guys. What are you guys still waiting for? You understand? Now they will go to meet him. But he has to show that it's welcoming. You understand? You guys have to approach him with this suggestion, and he has to show that it's welcome. Once he shows that it's welcome,
let me say this, Papariano. Let me say
so
this.
far, 1 second, Mr. He has always said it, according to what I've witnessed, right, that he's ready to work with everybody.
I want him to mention name particularly. I know what I'm saying. When you go to him, place those names in front of him and give him a response.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I would ask him if I'm opportune to, witness his life again.
Don't say anything to anybody. I mean, that's a general statement.
Okay, can I say this as well? You see, for anyone that Yomi will want to work with. They cannot be seen pulling him down every time they come on air, and you still expect him to work with them. So they should show the seriousness to say they are good now. They are now good to go. Because even the last one they came on air, they still said he refused to do this, he refused to do that. That is why our application was not honored. Blah blah. You know, they need to grown up in approaching him, so that you will see that they are ready.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my point exactly.
You need to sometimes speak to Mr. Kuma sometimes, yeah. The way
leave Kuma out of it.
I don't understand sometimes the way he's so sad.
You know, it's because you don't know him.
He was one that started this Yomi slandering the other day.
Leave Kuma.
It's not good. You said you're in Nigeria. I don't understand why people and you want a result. It's not fair. And you'll be saying, hey, Yomi is this, Yomi you after pocket, Yomi is this, Yomi is that.
Can I tell you this? If only you know Kuma, yeah, you will not complain about him. When people are going right, he always go left. So leave him, don't worry. He came to OWSB platform yesterday, he was shot. They shot him down. And he later apologized. So just forget about those people. So let's move ahead. Yeah, don't criticize who are.
Then, at least you know. I want to ask a fresh question.
I also made a point there. I think the point is bringing there's also good. Like, I mean, this ego thing too. Like, I mean, it's too much. If that ego thing is going to affect your main job, you may better work alone. Simple.
Exactly.
And I think they may be yeah.
Then I want to confirm this. Yeah? Is he on the 27th? Mr. Odumosu is transferring all the files to Sanshitu.
We don't know that.
I don't even have a clue of that anyway. So.
I heard a lady.
Why should they bring stuff to the public? Why should they bring stuff to the public? For the first day Odumosu left, everything's already been with a Wahab Shitu. Unless there's a different lawyer.
I will tell you the reason why I said that, yeah? This is the reason why I said that, and it's so funny. People keep blaming Odumosu till tomorrow, saying that he's the one that messed up this case. Imagine, we didn't even know that he's the one that is scattering everything. Now, somebody employ Odumosu, which is Mr. Muiwa. Odumosu cannot do anything without an instruction from Mr. Muiwa. Exactly. Why are you not calling Mr. Muiwa out only? Instead of saying, imagine, Odumosu is the one. Thank God, say he's been exposed. Thank God. And I am not trying to call out anybody's name, but I heard Yeti 70 saying that you guys don't worry. By 27, Odumosu transfer. Yes. She said all the file will be collected from Odumosu and Wahab Shitu will be the one starting the new job fresh. And in my head,
as long as Mr. Muyiwa is there, Sanshitu will mess up as well because he's only going to do what he's told to do.
Is the mentality and sadness of you saying that it's Odumosu that spoiled this case when Odumosu is collecting instruction from somebody to be the power of attorney. Why are you blaming Odumosu when Mr. Muyiwa now be the one where they give instruction? Abi, she go give lawyer your case.
Now, Muyiwa go give Wahab Shitu instruction.
Of course,
is it possible? Is that possible? The same way Yomi came out the first time.
You want to pay him and tell him what to do. You can't just drop the people to get a lawyer. Lawyer will just be doing whatever that they want to do.
The same thing they did when Yomi first came out with the video, whatever. When she said, "What is he doing now? We have done all this one. We have done all this recording now. Now have they done the inside Mohbad house again? Because if they're saying they've done that one, have they done the inside Mohbad?" No, it's true. Because I'm not insulting anybody, but see, the public only need to know updates. That will ginger them. Imagine we can see that they don't enter Mohbad house that time. GoFundMe would, in fact, by now we will continue to pay them because we are seeing results. We are seeing things that happen.
But they rented that house out. They never went close to that house.
No, they even said they
from afar. Now from afar, they show the house. Say,
Sakuma, Sakuma and Baba stood afar. They stood from miles away and they were taking.
I beg, give closer for your
that
me.
voice come now. Say,
Closer for your me.
but Yomi.
Let me say this, Illuminati, 1 minute.
Hold on. It's like, if you think let me say this.